Activists in Venice have launched a series of protests against Amazon founder Jeff Bezos' upcoming wedding, scheduled to take place in the city next week, warning that the event could lead to partial shutdowns of the historic city.
아마존 창업자 제프 베이조스가 다음 주 이탈리아 베네치아에서 결혼식을 올릴 예정인 가운데 베네치아 현지 활동가들은 이 때문에 유서 깊은 도시가 일부 마비될 수 있다며 결혼식 개최 반대 시위를 이어갔습니다. I think we should add the word lavish before wedding here because this is no ordinary wedding he's planning, right?
No, and certainly they're expecting a lot of very, very rich people. Perhaps some politicians are possible as well. And because of that, I think they're blocking off a large area. And that's why they're saying that, part of the city could be shut down because of that. So certainly tourists and even local residents certainly are going to be going through a lot for that time period.
Yeah, it's not just a day. It's from the 23rd of June to the 28th of June. So there's a long procession almost for the nuptials.
Apparently, already a lot of the top hotels have been booked for the wedding. And not only that, but also the water taxis, because of course Venice is all the canals and, water. So rather than cars. So a lot of the bigger as well as smaller boats, the taxis in the area have already been booked. So even if you're there, it's going to be a lot more difficult to traverse the area because there's not going to be as many water taxis available.
그러네요. 정말 많은 유명 인사들이 하객으로 올 예정이고 그러다 보니까 호텔이 이미 지금 다 예약이 된 경우들도 있고 그다음에 교통도 마비될 것으로 보이고요. 꽤나 긴 기간 동안에 결혼 행사를 치르기 때문에 그 지역 주민들은 오지 말아라 차라리 이런 얘기를 하고 있습니다. All right, this is an upcoming event, right?
Yeah, something that is upcoming is coming up, meaning that it hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen very soon. We often see movies or TV shows that are coming up or it's upcoming, meaning that it's not on right now, but they're sort of advertising to you, saying that stay tuned, it's coming up, it's going to be soon, so don't go anywhere kind of thing.
그렇죠. Upcoming something 그러면은 곧 있을 다가오는 이라는 뜻인데요. The upcoming wedding, 곧 있을 결혼식. What about partial?
Partial is a similar word to part as the base word. So not fully or everything, but a portion of it, a percentage of it. I think of something maybe like 20 to 30%. It's going to be a significant amount of something, but not everything. And it might not even be half. But, usually when you're talking about a part of something, it's a significant amount, though. It's not going to be like 1%. It's usually going to be something a little bit bigger.
Partial이라는 거는 부분적이다라는 뜻이 있는데 partial shutdowns라고 해서 일부 지역이 마비될 것으로 보입니다. 다 마비되지는 않겠지만 그렇게 시위도 이어질 수 있고요. 그다음에 이제 결혼 행사 자체가 또 워낙 성대하게 치러질 예정이다 보니까 마비가 될 수 있겠다. 이런 얘기입니다. Well, they're going to have 27 outfit changes, apparently. And the budget for this wedding is around $10 million, they say.
That's all?
Is it not much for Jeff Bezos?
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I just hope women after this wedding don't get their expectations too high for their future. I'm glad that we've already had our wedding so that my wife can't say got it over and done with. Yeah. Okay, that's the new standard of weddings now.
I don't think most people think they'll have a wedding quite on par with Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
But you're right. 다시 한번 제가 읽어보겠습니다. Activists in Venice have launched a series of protests against Amazon founder Jeff Bezos' upcoming wedding, scheduled to take place in the city next week, warning that the event could lead to partial shutdowns of the historic city. Let's move on to the next headline.
Newly released footage reveals that U.S. military personnel captured an eerie flying saucer UFO in a remarkable encounter now available to the public.
미군이 비행 접시 모양의 섬뜩한 미확인 비행 물체 UFO를 포착해 이를 촬영한 새로운 영상이 세상에 공개됐습니다. So the video itself was, the footage was taken a couple of years ago, but it's only just been released to the public, right?
Yeah, which often happens
Yes.
with the government situation where they're going to hold things, and now it is public. And yeah, it was taken in the Afghan-Pakistan border. This is back in November of 2020. And it was the military that shot this, and nobody knew about it until now, that after they've released it.
네. 지금 이 촬영 자체는 몇 년 전에 됐었습니다. 지역은 이제 중동 국가 상공이었어요. 아까 얘기한 아프가니스탄과 파키스탄 그 상공에서 촬영이 된 것이었고요. 이걸 한 2년 정도 동안 분석을 했다고 합니다. 그리고 며칠 전에 세상에 공개가 된 것인데 미국 군에서 관리를 하고 있다가 근데 보면은요, flying saucer라고 해서 그게 날아다니는 컵받침 같이 이게 비행 물체 그 모양 동그란 모양이에요. 동글동글 하더라고요. 그거를 이제 우리는 흔히 UFO라고 하지만 미국에서 공식적으로는 UAP라고 하죠. So unidentified anomalous phenomena, but you know more commonly we just call it UFO.
Yeah.
And it's kind of eerie. What's eerie?
Eerie is something that's very mysterious, but the feeling that I get with eerie is perhaps a little bit scary.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, and it kind of gives you a certain feeling, like it gives you the chills. Maybe like if you're watching a horror movie and, you know, a scene might be eerie because it's dark and gloomy. Maybe they have like the spider webs and, you know, the feel that gives you.
좀 으스스한 느낌이죠. E-E-R-I-E, eerie. 이 우주비행선 같은 경우 지금 이제 촬영된 우주비행선은요, 일단 원형의 무언가가 이렇게 왼쪽으로 움직이다가 갑자기 방향을 틀어서 오른쪽으로 움직이다가 또 갑자기 방향을 틀어요. 근데 이게 좀 섬뜩하기도 하고 으스스하고 뭐지? 귀신인가? 외계인인가? 하는 생각이 좀 들더라고요. 자, 그 다음에 encounter 볼까요?
An encounter is basically a meeting. So something that you've come close to and perhaps you've met or, you know, you've had a connection with.
그래요. encounter라는 거는 만남이에요. 그래서 encounter가 여기서는 어떻게 쓰였냐면은 this encounter with the flying saucer that the military had in the US, it is now available to the public. 처음에 이것을 포착한 것을 encounter라고 표현하고 있습니다. 그게 이제서야 일반 대중에게 공개가 된 거죠. 비행 접시 flying saucer. 다시 한번 제가 읽어보겠습니다. Newly released footage reveals that US military personnel captured an eerie flying saucer UFO in a remarkable encounter now available to the public. Now let's move on to the next headline.
A German health expert has warned that taking excessively hot showers can lead to a dangerous drop in blood pressure, potentially causing fainting and increasing the risk of serious injury or even death.
지나치게 뜨거운 물로 샤워하면은 혈압이 급격히 떨어지면서 어지럼증이나 실신이 발생해 그로 인한 사고로 부상을 입거나 심하게는 생명까지도 위협받을 수 있다고 독일의 한 건강 전문의가 경고했습니다. Okay, so this is useful advice for people who like hot showers. Be careful.
And certainly if you have low blood pressure as it is, which is typically seen as good, right? Like we think of high blood pressure as leading to heart failure and cardiovascular disease, but in this case, they're talking about low blood pressure. So if you're on the lower end, which is usually safe, but perhaps if you're elderly and you're taking...
It can be quite as dangerous as a high blood pressure, yeah.
Exactly, in a different way. It can cause fainting and certainly other dangerous things as well.
All right, so we're talking about excessively hot temperatures.
Yeah. So excessively hot, not just hot. So maybe if it's like 30 or 31 degrees, then, maybe
Lukewarm.
it's a little bit hot, but
Yeah.
not terribly hot. Maybe if we're talking 40, 45 degrees, then we might be thinking
Yeah.
that is excessively
Very hot. Yeah.
It's too hot. So if something is excessive, it's like too much or an unnecessary amount.
Yeah, I think in the middle of winter, we might like to have a really hot shower.
Yeah.
Because it's so cold, obviously. But beware. excessively hot는 지나치게 뜨거운, excessively가 지나치게여서 이렇게 해석하면 되겠고요. drop in blood pressure.
So blood pressure, as I mentioned, a lot of people might have high blood pressure that could be in risk of cardiovascular disease. High blood pressure, meaning that your heart is pumping out blood, but it has to work extra hard because your blood is denser. And if you have low blood pressure or a drop in blood pressure, then it's saying that it's not as dense. So it's more watery. Your blood would be more watery. Therefore, it's not being pushed as easily, perhaps.
네, blood pressure가 여기서 혈압이고 그 다음에 drop는 떨어지는 거니까요. 혈압 감소겠네요. A drop in blood pressure. 근데 참고로 우리가 이 맥박 잴 때 있잖아요. 그 혈압을 잴 때는 그때는 heart rate라는 표현을 써요. You don't say I'm going to measure my blood pressure. 이렇게 can
Well,
you?
if you have a blood pressure machine,
Okay.
then you can. And if you go to most doctor clinics, they'll have that machine that you put your arm
Yeah,
into.
yeah.
You push a button, and it gets really tight
Right.
around your bicep. So that will measure your blood pressure.
Okay, 그래요. 알았습니다. 자, 다시 한번 제가 읽어볼게요. A German health expert has warned that taking excessively hot showers can lead to a dangerous drop in blood pressure, potentially causing fainting and increasing the risk of serious injury or even death. Well, that's it for the headlines this morning with Jason.